Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Actions. You have 4 options. Play season game is selected. Selected. Ready. Edit CPU uniforms submenu. Entering uniform name option is set to current away. Pants option is set to 20. Pants option is set to black pants. Pants option is set to white gold. Pants option is set to 20. Pants option is set to white pants. Pants option is set to white pants. Pants option is set to black pants. Edit uniform submenu. Entering uniform name option is set to current. Pants option is set to blue pants. Pants option is set to orange pants. Socks option is set to white socks. Socks option is set to black socks. Socks option is set to white socks. Ready.
Welcome to the Swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. Today, a clash between 2 teams from the Sunshine State that will resonate from Dade to Duval. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the UCF Knights, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Play call screen.
The Knights will kick it away to start. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Gators return man Hartley helped out the offense with that ball. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get into football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways this guy is very dangerous.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Selected.
Power football with the run. wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Mertz. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Gators are rolling down the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So
the expressway is wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Entering play call, favorites. There are 8
the Gators have it with
you
a
have
first
10
and 10.
options. HB zone is selected.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Entering play
That
call.
pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Look. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Great job by the defense. You want to get him in 3rd and long. You know it's a passing situation. You know you get the guy on the ground. You know it's 4th and long now. It's a good chance for you to be successful, and hopefully that punt unit coming on the field.
It is true as he puts 3.
Option. Pause. You have 2 options. Settings. Entering. Control scheme option is set to tap and tap. Entering paused screen. You have
And that'll put the first point of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They got the lead. The coach has to be happy.
You have 5 options. Kickoff
So
left
they were
is
able to
selected.
put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Knights offense will try to get something going with their first
Entering
possession.
play call.
This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence. Quarterback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18. The Knights will hustle to the line. A designed run for the quarterback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
The turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the Oaks? Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dan.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Looking to pass. It's Mertz. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
The give to the back. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
They'll try the run. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the Gators are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. And that had all the makings of mud meat windshield. But how about the little corner? Taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much.
Touchdown, Gator! What a catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Attempt to select.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they still got it at the 31. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. To the air, it's Mertz. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Gators headed quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He just threw it away, and the last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to Johnson. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. The Gators are on the move. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quick.
Concept. There are medium, deep pass, play, do. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Give to the running back. Hard-hitting tackle.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. What a disappointment. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Dropping back, it's Jefferson. And the throw out to the sideline, just a few yards. The Knights moving quickly to the line. The play action fake. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense snatches it, and they've reversed the field. Touchdown, Florida! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Add attempt is selected.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Entering play call,
and
special
score.
teams.
What a lift they can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to that.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Gonna run it. It's Harvey. They bring him down, and he's gonna lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Kirsten.
And burns him up. Another sack.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country and getting the quarterback on the ground.
A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in there. And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football. They are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. Coming after it. Flips it out in the flat. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Mertz. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the...
It's a fumble! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice.
Entering paused screen. Challenge play is selected.
Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the defense got him at the 27.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quick completion on the out. Touchdown Gators! Reeled it in and just made the house call. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
You have 15 options, pad empty selected.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Entering
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of great footballers. They're trailing by just 4 to Iowa. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Jefferson. And the pass is incomplete. Charge loose by the hit. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. They go to the ground. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. The Knights want to crank the tempo. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure coming. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Boone. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Knights will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Looking for a man. It's Mertens. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Snap in the shotgun. Moving away from pressure. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to the end zone. Caught close to the marker. It's Hansen. Touchdown, Florida! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
Entering play call.
I've never heard it put that way. But you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you can be matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Entering play
and he knocks the extra point through the upright. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He leaves it with his back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Kyle.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Special teams, you have 5 options. Kickoff left
And the Gators will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Wants to throw. It's Jefferson. Fires left. And the ball is picked off.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
Zone, WK
this
selector.
offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Johnson. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. You want to give this guy a chance to get some yards after the catch, but there was nothing there.
Yeah, give the defense credit. You saw their speed rallying to the football on the perimeter.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
Well, it's a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of the gain and now setting up 4th down.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. First down here for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Scanning the field, it's Jefferson. Oh, what a spectacular
Entering play
layout and
call,
catch.
coach suggestions.
Let me tell you,
There are
this
6
senior quarterback can
categories.
flat fit it in a tight window. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He makes the connection. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses.
A 3rd and long coming up here. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or 2 miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Right back to the well. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Snares it outside. It's Wilson. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass, it's Mertens. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Big play for this offense, and they get it to the 32.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
There are 8 categories. Run. Formation. There are 8 categories. There are 9 subcategories. Personnel. There are 8 categories. There are 13
And after that
subcategories.
first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming.
1 RB bar, 1 T bar, 3 WR is selected.
Tries again to get it in. Touchdown Gator! And the route is on. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was
Entering play
outstanding.
call, coach suggestions.
Ready
There are
to
8
try the point
categories.
after.
You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra
Entering
point.
play call,
And for a
special
quick update,
teams.
let's go
You
to
have
Kevin
5
Connors in the
options.
studio.
Kickoff
Fellas, a
left is
very
selected.
interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a
Entering play
tight
call.
one so far in
Cover
Columbus.
4 quarters.
They're up by a field goal over Iowa. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Jefferson. He finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just... Let me get a few yards.
Entering play call,
Picks up
coach
just a few
suggestions.
before he's
There are
brought
6
down. He's really
categories.
willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an
Entering
optimist,
play
the
call,
stage is
favorites.
set for
There are
a
8
massive
categories. You
fourth-quarter
have 10
comeback.
options. HBs
First
are
down to
selected.
start the drive after the break. Leaves it with the back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
This is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The throw to the outside is complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
The Gators will have it 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
You know, every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field. And this guy, I know he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows. He's got 97 yards rushing here in the 4th quarter. You know he is begging his coach just for one more carry to get that mark.
Dropping back, it's Mertz. Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Coach suggestions.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Entering play call, special
They're
teams.
really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes with the return. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's going to pass. Quick completion on the out route. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Jones. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Complete downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Grab behind the line. It's Morris. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to the ground. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at 12. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Brown will throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knights.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Lining up for the PATs. Right down the boulevard. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Hold it, open.
amazing
play
how many
call,
times an
recent
offensive
player,
holding penalty will
favorite
stall a
stick.
drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it.
On the set.
It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Looking to throw, it's Mertz. Quick strike complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Yeah, and he runs a quick
Double
out route.
flares.
This is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And the Gators will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35.
Cover 4 quarters.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting it on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch.
Entering play
And
call,
chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jones. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up with this red zone opportunity. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last 3rd down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area.
And that pass is intercepted. Inside the 40. At the 30. The 20. Touchdown, Florida! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is
lining
selected.
up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus.
Entering play
They're
call,
up by a
coach
field
suggestions.
goal
There are
over
6
Iowa.
categories.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
There are 6
Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. Brown wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to run it all over control with this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Entering play call, special teams.
They're
You
about
have
to
5
kick it away, and the
options.
defense
Left
probably
is selected.
can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Brown will throw it. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
There are 6
The
categories.
Knights have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
There are 6 categories.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Stats screen, team stats. Entering post-game. Return to HUD. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hubs. You have two options. Ready to advance. Recruit CFE team schedule. Entering team schedule screen. 17 rows, 13 columns. Left filter Florida week 0. Alabama. Fresno State. Georgia. Week 5, week 10. Week 8. Week 6, week 5. Week 2, week 0, week 2. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Action, Dynasty Central League settings. Entering Dynasty settings screen, you have minimum season lead max lead ball hawk option is set to keep individual. Entering Dynasty Hub screen, XP sliders. User settings. Entering VoIP control scheme option is set to tap and tap. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Entering Dynasty settings screen, you have water minimum use hub maximum lead password is selected. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Actions, you have 4 options. View docs. Top stories is selected. Recruiting is selected. You have 5. Entering overview screen. F key, dub, H key. U key, H key. Target interested. Target interested. Target interested. Target interested. Target interested. FWR. Target interested. Target interested. Target interested. Yuki. Target interested. Target interested. Target interested. WR. T. Target interested. 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 D key. Target interested. Target interested. Target interested. MLD. Target interested. Entering. Yes. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Enter. Yes. Entering home screen. Dynasty is selected. Home, you have 4 options. Continue is selected. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Top stories is view. CFD team score top 25. Conference standings. Entering conference standings spreadsheet screen. Packed sec. Team name 3023 Florida User League. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Heisman Watch. Entering Heisman Watch spreadsheet screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Enter. Yes. Entering home screen. Dynasty is selected.